you're working, back it up. Bend it, back it up. But when you're working, back it, back it, back.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Waifu Views, your favorite female blerd-led podcast that gives you everything fandom with a side of waifu. And if you cannot tell, we are the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, because this week is the witch episode. This is our third spooky season episode. And you already know the waifus are here to put a spell on you. And now you're ours. Yeah. Okay. So I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer, anime shit talker. You already know. And I'm here with my beautiful waifus.
Hello, all. Facebook will be Aisha Morgan. That's the only government you're going to get. Everything else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and that thing formerly known as Twitter, it will be Sunkiss_waifu. And I'm a baby cosplayer thanks to these two people here. But I love it.
And I am Honey Shar. I go by a Shar of Honey on all platforms. That's Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Today I am Sarah Sanderson. And yeah, I'm a Shar of Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So we have a fun show for you guys today. If you have been tuning into the show at least for a year, you guys know that we did spooky season very, very big last year. And one of our more iconic waifu episodes was the FMK Creature Edition for Halloween, which got super problematic, chaotic, unhinged. And there were definitely some things I had to explain away after the show. Yeah. So we're planning on recreating that a little bit by doing a BDSM style sorting hat, like you do in Hogwarts, where you're sorted into a house. We will be sorting them into different houses. But before we get into that, because that is going to be super chaotic, we are starting with a blind ranking of witch movies. So as you know, as you can see, we are witches. And so that's the week. So we're going to blind rank them. Now, instead of doing 1 to 10, we're going to do the spooky number 13. So are you ladies ready?
Hold on, because I got to keep tabs.
Yeah, I was like, let me go in and let's get the pen and paper, because we already know how this goes. Like, we're going to lose track. We're going to lie and say that we put someone on number 3 and they were really at number 1. And, so we're going to get that together really quickly, because I guarantee you this is going to be good. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. And alrighty. Why must this be so difficult? Okay. Everybody got their stuff together?
Just about, but we can start.
Okay. First up. How about I did all of that. There's my paper. And here's my pen. Okay. Ooh, I almost got out of here, honey. Okay. First up, let's see. I just got them in order. Okay. First up is The Wizard of Oz. Remember, you got 13. Where are you putting The Wizard of Oz, people?
12.
That's in freaking insane.
I've seen the movie. It's cool. It's iconic, but it's cool. It's not razzle dazzle for me.
Where are you putting it, Shar?
I'm gonna make it even. It's a classic. Yeah. It was a little problematic, I'm gonna give it a even 6.
I'm leaning towards somewhere around there too. As much as I love, when I tell you I love the Wizard of Oz, I love the Wizard of Oz.
I'm over here for the Munchkins.
The Munchkins were insane.
I'm here for the Tin Man. Tin Man was that guy.
I'm gonna put it at. I think I'm gonna put it at 8, just to be. No, I think I'm gonna put it at 9. Lordy, that hurts. Do I want to keep it at 9 before we move on? Because Daquan, did we get that this time?
It was Daquan. That's how you broke it down for us. Was Daquan?
Daquan, his most loyal follower. Swear to y'all. And anyways, okay. Next up is Witches of Eastwick with Jack Nicholson, Susan Sarandon, Cher.
That was a good one for me.
I love Witches of Eastwick.
I'm doing 4. I'm not sure what all movies you pulled, but it at least gets a 4.
I can't put it before Wizard of Oz. I think I'm gonna put it at a 10.
Absolutely, you can.
I cannot. I will not.
He wasn't even a wizard.
What?
It was a liar with a big head.
Yes, but there were witches in that movie. We're not gonna do Glinda the Good Witch like that.
It was 2 witches. Other than that, it was a liar, some flying monkeys, and a bunch of singing.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna put this at I'll put it at 5.
I can't do it. I can't. As much as I want to. I don't trust myself. Why did I put Wizard of Oz at 9? I should have put it a little higher. Okay, I'm gonna put it right above Wizard of Oz.
I thought you put Wizard of Oz at like 6 with Char.
No, then 9. I moved it down. I started tripping and I moved it down.
No, you weren't tripping. Not at all. It's okay.
You know what? Okay, do I want to put it at 7 or 8? Let's put it at 7. Witches of Eastwick. Okay.
Something you love. It's number 7?
Huh? Yes. Yes. Do you know how many Switch movies there are out there?
Not all of them are good or belong at the top of this list, but go off.
Okay.
We'll see what comes up.
Well, let's go. Sorry, I'm trying to see what these are, but I can't tell. But I put too many in there. So I'm trying not to use them all. Okay. The Blair Witch Project.
Do you mean the up close with the I'm so scared.
The original.
It was ahead of its time. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I put it at 7.
It was above its time. But to be honest, I'm just not.
You telling me the Wizard of Oz is better than the Blair Witch Project?
Remember, we're doing 13. So y'all still putting everything at like 7 and 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are like middle ground, you know?
I have a 4, a 7, and a 12. I think I'm cool for now.
I'm putting. I think I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at 11.
Ooh.
It is always it was above its time, and it definitely gave us, what we got out of Paranormal Activity, but I feel like Paranormal Activity did it better.
Because it came down, you know what? Okay, that works. That works.
So yeah, I think that works. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got some. Oh, those are okay. I was like, what are those? Let's click on this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Covenant. So this is where we get a bunch of male witches.
I don't think I've seen The Covenant.
Maybe.
What?
Oh, maybe I have. Who's in it?
I love it. Like in the very first scene, the guy does like a superhero walk off a cliff, like that scene that you see in the photo. Very good, in my opinion. We deserved another movie, a second one.
You know,
So it's definitely high for me. I watch it all the time.
I'm gonna put it at 11 just because I haven't seen it.
Ooh,
Or if I have, it wasn't memorable for me. So
I respect that.
hey Darius.
Hey, Covenant was okay-ish, tolerable at best. Otis, why must we do this?
Thank you, Otis.
Why must we do this? I'm putting the Covenant at 6. And honestly, that's low for me. I could have put it higher.
I'm gonna put it at 10.
I have it at 11.
Y'all gonna have to watch it just so y'all know what's good, what's real.
I'm pretty sure I watched it. I just don't remember.
It wasn't memorable enough.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That might be it. I don't remember it. I know I watched it though.
Hey, sure.
Love you.
All right.
I didn't do it.
Okay. Let's go with this one. Lords of Salem, which is a Rob Zombie movie. I forget that y'all are not crazy horror people. But she basically finds a recording that unleashes like a demonic spirit or like a witch, and like a coven of witches tries to. It's a whole thing. It's a Rob Zombie film. You like Rob Zombie?
I've seen Rob Zombie films. I just haven't seen that one.
Which is crazy.
Like House of a Thousand Corpses and like Devil's Rejects and all that. I've seen all that.
But not this one.
That one. Oops.
Crazy. So where are you putting it?
I'm gonna let Shar go first for this one.
It was okay. I gave it an 11.
Lords of Salem was a solid movie, but I've seen better witch movies. I'm trying to get scared and cuddle up on some bread. I got you. I feel that. Same thing, actually. I think I'm gonna put it at 12.
10's good for me.
I could have put it at 10 because I feel like I made like it more than Blair Witch, but I haven't seen Blair Witch in so long, so I'm gonna just play it safe and put it at 12. So I said 12. Y'all said what and what?
I said 11.
10.
Oh, you know, I should be deleting these out so they're out of my way. Delete. Okay.
What we got next?
Halloween Town.
Aww.
They're witches.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell you now.
If you say you haven't watched Halloween Town, I swear to you, y'all, I'm going to end this fucking show.
See, you don't have to end it because it's not that I haven't seen it. I'm just not a fan.
Who? Who? You know what? I'm gonna have a chat with your mama later because we need to have a discussion on how she raised you because she
Ooh,
clearly did not
ooh,
over. Don't listen to Otis.
ooh,
Otis,
ooh.
Otis thinks your favorite show is overrated, so I wouldn't go
A lot
based
of
off of what
stuff
he got
is
to
mid
say.
to Otis. I give him that. But
I'm not
overrated.
listening to you.
Thank you, Otis.
Halloween Town is not overrated. See, nostalgic purposes, it's like a 3. We're not talking about horror movies. We're just talking about witch movies. I liked it. See, thank
And
you,
I'm
Rob.
still not a fan of it.
You're where are you putting it?
Change anything.
Where are you putting it, Aisha? I mean, sorry, Mary. Where are you putting it, Mary? Because you
I don't
can't
know
be
how
my
much
friend
worse
Aisha.
is
You
left.
just can't be. What?
You know what? I feel like being chaotic.
You're gonna put it last, aren't you? I already know.
Look at this. Can I block her cam? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. As long as you keep streaming, you may block her cam. There's still 2 other Sandersons up here. Where y'all putting it?
You don't want my answer.
I feel like you put it last.
Huh?
I said I feel like she put it last.
Probably just to be an asshole, but it's okay.
I'm gonna go with. It's cute and it's nostalgic. I'm gonna go with a 4.
Blech.
Guess what it is.
I'm gonna go with a 3 for nostalgia.
I know you lie.
No, because if you know me, my brother and I talk about Halloween Town all the time. My brother and I watch Halloween Town together every year during spooky season. It's a whole thing. I do
And
too.
that's okay, Darius.
I
It's
do
okay. I'm
too,
not
Darius. I do too. I can't believe you. Okay, so I put it at 3. Sarah, you put it where? 4. And Mary, where did you put it?
I put it at the bottom.
At 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
That's disgusting. But, everybody got their own vibe, I guess.
Definitely.
I don't disagree with well, honestly, that is a huge debate online. If you there I've seen that multiple times. It is a huge debate online on which one's better. I don't know which one I would choose, to be honest, because Halloween Town gives me Halloween Town 1 and 2. And they do 3, but 1 and 2 do it for me. Hocus Pocus is excellent. Yep, they had 3. All right.
Why?
Let's drop this one. Eve's Bayou.
Ooh. I mean, ooh.
I like that face, Sarah. I like it a lot. Feel like I threw y'all for a loop there.
You did.
Yeah, see, 1 and 2 was dope. I don't really count the third movie. Nobody really does. Eve's Bayou cult classic. It gets a 7. Okay.
I'm on the fence between 5 and 6 right now. Eve's Bayou was a good movie. But then again, I don't know what tricks you have up your cauldron, so I'm going to put it. I put it at 5.
You're putting it at 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm rooting for Everybody Black. It gets 3.
Oh, nice.
There's one movie I know for sure is making my top 3, and I have not seen it yet.
Twitches?
Twitches was cool.
I totally forgot about Twitches, low key. I shouldn't even said that. I should have kept y'all hoping that Twitch was on there.
Mm-mm.
But don't worry, I got some shit on here. There's some shit on here. I'm just debating on where I want to put Eve's Bayou. I feel like y'all are not going to like my answer because it's not very melanated.
But I'm the least favorite Sanderson. Okay. Go ahead. Let us know where you put Eve's Bayou.
I'm putting Eve's Bayou at 13.
What?
That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Not you switching it up for, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone.
No, you wanted to be fucking petty. I got you.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about a certain person in our comments.
Never mind. It's a 9. Makes sense.
Somebody said 7. You said 13. They're like, oh, never mind. It's a name.
It'd be like that. I have the power to sway
I need
people.
you to stand on business, Darius. Please. Please stand on business. Don't be so wishy-washy.
He said he had to think it over. Sometimes you got to think it over.
No. It sounds real good.
No.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in you. Just want you to
You're disappointed in the only other place that I would, because it's not, in my opinion, I'm not putting it above Wizard of Oz. The only other place I could have put it was at 10. And I don't know. Like, when was the last time you watched Eve's Bayou?
A lot sooner than I've watched Wizard of Oz.
See, not me.
Oh, yeah.
I watch Wizard of Oz like twice a year. And I'm going to see Wicked.
Wicked is cool. I give you Wicked. But we talking about like
wait, so if we got Wizard of Oz, do we have Michael Jackson and Diana Ross up? Like, did you do that? The Wiz?
Did you put the Wiz in here?
How you gonna give us the Wizard of Oz and not the Wiz?
Who said I haven't given you the Wiz?
Okay. Just making sure.
You're not telling.
Who said I haven't given you the Wiz? This is a blind ranking, madam.
But you can't be disappointed in me. I'm disappointing you. Everybody black got some, they get a little higher. I'm sorry.
All right.
Otis.
I'm just revoking all of y'all. All y'all revoked.
Hey, I've seen Eve's Bayou now. Let's not do that. I've seen it multiple times. I just haven't watched it in like 10 years.
To make it 13 though, like dead last.
That part.
That's wild.
It is what it is. Life. It is what it is. Come here to see you, Otis. Okay, let's go with it. No.
We did that one.
I know. I think I deleted when I wasn't supposed to. On accident. No. Yeah, I think I deleted when I wasn't supposed to. Oopsie.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
I know. I got to do better.
Where was your intent at when my store was getting robbed? God, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
That's what I play that movie all the time.
Hold on a second, because I want to find that one. Because I know what I got rid of.
Oh, you deleted one?
Yeah, I deleted one on accident.
Instead of the Witches of Eastwick, whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
But it got higher than Eve's Bayou, so.
I hear the complaints, but I'm going to be honest. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. All right. Actually, I didn't delete it. It just looks weird. Okay. Next up is The Witches.
Oh, I read that book and then watched the old movie. And then they like a remake for this?
They did with Anne Hathaway like 2 years ago, but this is the original. This is with Angelica Houston.
I know that's when the graphics were dated.
They were dated, but at the time they weren't. Like if you go back and look at them, they're dated. But back then when they turned into them creatures, That shit was scary. That was very traumatizing. So are animated movies on here too, like Coraline, The Corpse Bride, or The Nightmare Before Christmas? Animated movies, possibly. But we're doing witch movies, so we're not just doing horror movies. So like Nightmare Before Christmas wouldn't fall into that because it's not a witch movie.
And the witches don't count. They were just like a brief fly by the screen type thing.
Right. Where are you putting the witches?
3.
Ooh.
Is that what?
3.
What did you say?
I said 3. I love that movie. I actually love the original movie.
I love the original movie too. I think I'm gonna put it at 4. I think.
I don't know. We got 5 spots left.
Oh, so Scooby-Doo could be on the list, right? You are correct. Here for support service purposes. Have a great rest of the show. The Witch is the top 5, by the way. Thank you. We love you. Hello, witches. I come in peace. Hello. I don't know if we come in peace, but we're here. Oh, you took a back at this one. Yeah, we did. Where are we going?
Wait, so you picked 3 and you picked what?
4.
Yes, I messed up on my spots.
You always do.
I don't know. I stick to mine usually, but
no, ma'am, you are not allowed to move a thing.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
It has to go.
I don't like the way that came out.
No, listen. Simply because
we're about to get the excuses. The BS is coming.
No, it's good. Simply because it's like Angelica, I love her in like all her movies.
You're right.
And I don't have no spots left, so it has to go in 2. It has to go to 2.
That works. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that.
I would have probably made it like 4.
That's
if I would have had that one open.
But you did, so it's number 2.
I'm not crazy.
Okay. So you went 2. I went 4. Mary went 3. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Let's do Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Wait, so I have a question. Is this the only Harry Potter movie we have?
No, all Harry Potters fall in the category.
Wait.
You get the whole franchise with this.
I am not tripping.
Okay.
I know you're not tripping. But that one over there.
To watch it.
Huh? Yeah.
That's because somebody refuses to watch it.
Super
I don't
disgusting.
refuse. I just have no need to.
The lies. Crazy. Lies, what?
So where are you putting it, since we know you're putting it somewhere?
I'm not a complete hater. Gosh. I'll put it.
Let's see.
I'll put it at 7.
Okay, that's not bad. I love me some Harry Potter, but I have 1 and 2 open, and then it drops to 6. So I have to figure out what possibly you could have left in that bubbling cauldron of yours. Because there's 3 more movies after this.
Cooking up some mischief over here. I want you to give your number first.
I'm trying to debate if I want to give up my number 2 spot or if it's going to go to 6.
Ooh, putting Harry Potter at 6 is tough.
You hush. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Crazy. That's like
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are not.
so. Where's it going?
It's going in 6.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What numbers do y'all have left? I'm
1,
curious.
2, 8, and 9.
1, 2, 8, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Shar?
I have 1, 9, 12, and 13.
Okay. So far, I have. Well, let me put. I'm gonna put Harry Potter at 5. So I have. So I have 1, 2, 8, and 10 left.
We're one number off. I have 1, 2, 8, 9. You got 1, 2, 8, 10. And then somebody over there has all her lower numbers basically left.
I ain't seen nothing bad, and I don't have a number 1 yet.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's see
just
what
go in
you
and
got.
get this one out of the way, right? Just a bunch of hocus pocus.
That's number 2 for me.
Okay.
Well.
That's because
Well. This is so much fun. I love when we do
yes,
these.
Sarah, where's Hocus Pocus going?
I feel like I can't give it number 1.
But
all I have left open is 9, so it has to go to 9.
Wait, say that again?
All I have left open is 9.
Ooh.
How do you only have
That's
9
not
open?
number 1. It's
That's
1,
not number 1.
9, and then the last one.
So you're putting Hocus Pocus at 9?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
That's work right there.
Hocus Pocus is going at 2 for me.
Okay. But man.
Oh.
9?
I cannot believe you had to put Hocus Pocus at what, 9?
We are not dwelling on it. It is what it is. Move on.
So you say you have 1 and 13 left?
1, 12, and 13.
1, 12, and 13. Sheesh. All right.
I ain't big on which movies anyway. It's okay.
One I'm holding out for you.
Okay.
Just one.
Huh? Let's go the craft.
That's the one, number 1. Thank you. That's my number 1.
Okay. That's also my number 1.
It's also my number 1.
That's what I was holding out for. I was not touching that number 1 spot if this was not here. Okay.
Okay, well, that was easy, right?
Absolutely.
Next up is Beautiful Creatures. It came out in like 2007 or something. I don't remember what year it came out, but I personally enjoyed it. It was a nice little take on a witch family. Check it out for yourself. It is good.
I ain't seen it. 9.
What all do you have left?
8.
Okay.
So 8 and 9 were left for me.
I think I'm gonna put it at 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it at 11. Oh, yeah, 11.
11.
Wait, no, it's 12, sorry.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means you only have your last spot open?
Yeah.
So what's everyone's last spot before I drop it?
8.
I feel like this is like a setup, but it's the last one. 13.
13? Well, Ghibli would be really upset.
You're like Like, I don't think you should be in charge of like making these anymore because I
Kimberly
feel
is
like
really
it's.
upset with you, ladies.
I don't care. I'm not.
What do you
No.
have it as?
Remember, I'm not a crazy. I've only seen Kiki's once. I have to go back and watch all of the Ghibli movies, so I'm not pressed by this. But I knew you would be.
Wow. Okay. Well.
So Kiki's delivery service goes where? Sarah.
Oh, you a asshole.
The only spot I
out
have
there.
left
You a hoe.
open.
We didn't ask for all the extra hoopla.
is
I just wanted to know what number it was at. 13?
13.
Okay. What about you, Mary? Where's Kiki delivery service going?
You are so problematic. Oh,
I have been told.
For no reason.
I have been told.
Right? Against your own sisters, there is no reason for this.
Right?
Okay. So everybody, real quick, read off your list, and then we're going to get into the sorting hat because that's going to be a little unhinged. It's going to take a while.
Looks like you already started being unhinged.
I live in unhinged. I am Winifred Sanderson, you know.
You and Tori, Jesus.
So,
all right. Unfortunately, we have Kiki's at 13. 12 is Beautiful Creatures. 11 is Lords of Salem. This sounds like I'm reading a Christmas list. 10 is The Covenant. 9 is Hocus Pocus. 8 is Blair Witch Project. 7 is Harry Potter. 6 is Wizard of Oz. 5 is Witches of Eastwood. 4 is Halloween Town. 3 Eve's Bayou. 2 Witches. And 1 is The Craft.
All right. I mean, you kind of got forced to put a certain title at the bottom.
Give us the list, Mary.
I feel for Sarah. What you mean?
You know,
just give us the list, madam.
Mary. At least you're see. It ain't. It be your own people. Is
that part.
Your own family is crazy, but I mean, okay.
My list: 13 is Halloween Town.
Disgusting.
12 is Wizard of Oz.
Just
11 is The Covenant. 10 is The Lords of Salem. 9 is Beautiful Creatures. We're gonna skip over 8.
No,
Which project?
Nope. For the people, bring it back. What's 8?
8 is Kiki's delivery service.
Sorry, we could not hear you. The captions ain't even gonna pick that up when they run this back. Say that again.
Kiki's delivery service.
Okay, just wanted to double check. Yep, I got it.
7 is Blair Witch Project. 6 is Harry Potter. 5 is Eve's Bayou. 4 is Witches of Eastwick. 3 is
Mary.
Witches.
Mary, you got a comment.
Look here, sir. I'm not about no. Kiki's delivery service is my number 8, and it was by her doing down there. Don't come for me. Anywho, okay. 4 was Witches of Eastwick. 3 was The Witches. 2 was Hocus Pocus, and 1 was The Craft, of course.
Okay. And then mine, 13 was Eve's Bayou. 12 is Lords of Salem. Hey, it be like that sometimes. Lords of Salem. 11 is the Blair Witch Project, which honestly, Eve's Bayou probably could have went above those last two, but it is what it is. I don't care that much. 9 is Wizard of Oz. 8 is Kiki's Delivery Service. 7 is Witches of Eastwick. 6 is The Covenant. Number 5 is Harry Potter. Number 4 is The Witches. Number 3 is Halloween Town. Number 2 is Hocus Pocus. Number 1 is The Craft. And that, people, is how you do a witches blind ranking list. I hope you were entertained by people's obviously bad decisions, but it's okay.
I know you lying. What was your number 13?
Eve's Bayou.
Yeah, bad decisions. Don't be trying to put it off on other people. You the main one with the bad decision.
That it's not. It's not.
I'm okay with my
Lots
list.
of people haven't even seen Eve's Bayou, low key. As
One
Otis
people-
proved in the comments. Just saying. Just saying. All righty. So that was the end of that, y'all. What we do have now is the sorting hat. So I'm going to move us around because there's a lot of moving pieces to this particular game, people. So I'm going to move us over. Once I figure out where it went. That's not it. That's not it either. Okay, because I'm like, what happened to it? All right. So, just FYI, this is what our sorting hat. This is the haul. This is the BDSM sorting hat. Okay. So let me pull out the exact descriptions that we used when we created this. Okay. So as you know, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you have seen the Hogwarts sorting hat, which is right here in the center, and the different houses: Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin. So we have done a take on this. As you can see, we have one called Vanilla Beans, which we had to put because it was a little chaotic. But this is the priests and nuns category, where you're kind of bland. We think you're bland in bed. Okay, that's really what that is. Next up, we have no, I'm gonna skip that one. I'll say that one for last. Cannibals. Cannibals, if you don't know, if you can't put two and two together, we're calling you a munch. You're an eater through and through. You're an eater, you're a munch, and we're here for it because who doesn't like a little anyways. Next up is slasher and thrashers, which means they would totally be into just straight up BDSM, whether that is whips, chains, paddles, anything that falls under candle wax, all of that kinky shit that we like. That's where you would fall in slashers and thrashers. And then last but not least, y'all, I'm sorry for this lips with these toofuses. But the last one is called Meat Packers. Now we had to call it that because we didn't want to get in trouble. But this means I'm gonna say it, and hopefully I don't get in trouble. It means you have a monster cock. It means you're hung. You're hung. You got it. We feel like not only do you have the package in bed, but you know how to use it. Okay. So that's what this is. That's what this is. All righty. So we're gonna share my screen. Present share screen. All right. Shout out to Canva for being a real one and whatnot. So we have a bunch of characters. Like I said, we have done something. I'm definitely not in the meat packer house 2 inches club. That is unfortunate, but just maybe
you always be a cannibal.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can fall under another category. Now we have to collectively agree on this. If you've ever seen our shows, that does not always happen. So bear with us. But we have a bunch of, when I say a bunch of characters, like let me just go on and move to my character list. Alrighty. So let's start off light. Let's start off light, people. Frankenstein. Where are we putting Frankie? Remember, these are all characters from horror movies, by the way. Some of them are even creatures from horror movies.
Meat packers. The fact that you can customize it, I think he belongs in meat packers.
He's definitely not slashers and thrashers. He's not into that. He's too nice. I can see him being a cannibal because I can see him being a pleaser. Like he may not handle like everything down below, but he gonna make sure you get your satisfaction. So I feel like he could be an eater. Meat packers, he is a big guy. and he's customizable, but we don't know we don't even know if he has one, low key. Because maybe they forgot to add that into the customization. Maybe they figured he didn't need it.
He could be a Kindle.
He could be a Kindle.
And we're just going to have to fix that. Because if he's not a meat packer, I think he's a vanilla bean.
Oh, no. I feel like he's too cute. Well, you know what? I could go vanilla bean for Frankie. Is that where we're going?
I'm for vanilla bean.
Before vanilla bean. Okay. Let's move them now. We're actually going to put them on here and we're going to resize them. So then once it's said and done, we will post it on our page. So be sure to look out for that. So the first person that gets a spot is Frankie, and he's in vanilla bean.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I want to make sure this is in order. Oh, I can delete that now. Yeah, okay. Next up, we're going to go with Mr. Art the Clown. Where are we putting him?
Slashers and thrashers. That one. If
Slashers,
you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Agree.
I think I'm going to have to agree too. I really do not think he's hung whatsoever. If you've seen any Terrifier movie, you know that he's far from vanilla. Mm-hmm. Honestly, he could be an eater, but he can't come nowhere near my cat like that. So he's going in slashers and thrashers, people. That's where Mr. Art the Clown is going. Shout out to Terrifier. I just saw Terrifier 3. That was an experience.
Oh, man, it was.
Yeah, 2 hours of blood, gore, and a lot of actually surprisingly sexual content. Like, I ain't gonna tell y'all, but if you knew, you may put him in a different category. Who knows? All right. Well, see, that's good. We moving. I like this. We're moving a lot faster than I expected. All right. So next up,
she spoke too soon.
Let's do the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. We all love him. We talked about him because he was on the F, Marry, Kill. And if I recall, all of us smashed. If I recall, we all smashed. If we didn't smash, we married. We didn't kill him.
Thank you, Darius. Thank you.
Bruh is an eater.
He is a cannibal.
You think so?
He will eat the box like nobody's tomorrow. Come on now.
Even though he does, technically his powers are to like eat and consume. So maybe cannibal. Wow, we're getting a lot of cannibals. I was leaning more towards meat packer. Remember, he's like huge.
He is, but if you remember at one point, he was pinned up like on the barn wall. And I was getting Ken doll vibes from that. So
he gives little energy.
He gives you
a little bit.
Low peen energy.
I'd say so. We're putting
cannibal. All right. We had a lot of comments that said cannibal. Shout out to all of y'all for participating. Please continue to do so because it helps us make choices. So thank you so much.
You make a valid point.
We got to compensate for the big body. He's going to eat. I respect that. I do. Let's move them on up, shall we? We're putting in cannibals.
Our first cannibal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like it. Next up is, y'all know this is a personal favorite of mine. I wonder if y'all can guess. It was a huge topic of discussion when we did FMK Creature Edition.
It's either Jason or the Bud Face, I feel like.
I was thinking Jason because that's your
Jason wasn't on there. Jason wasn't on that list. Jason was not on
Lord.
FMK. I would. I would just.
Oh, the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's the creature from the Black Lagoon. I knew it.
So if y'all were there for that episode, which by the way is still up on YouTube under Monsters and Creatures FMK Halloween Monsters and Creatures from the Halloween episode of last year, I chose to smash, if I recall, because he has gills, and there was a discussion on
you riding his
experiencing gills. I thought it was going to be a thing. First off, he has a natural lubricant. He's a fish man. Natural lubricant. A. B. Let's not act like gills are not like fish versions of vagina lips. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like that's an experience that I'm not opposed to tapping into. And so I still stand by what I said.
Shar, get your sister. Sarah, get your sister. I can't.
I'm just saying. Where are we putting him? I do not think he's a meat packer. I do not think he is slashers and thrashers. So I think it's between Vanilla Bean or Cannibal.
That mouth though, you gonna let that mouth on you?
Yes, I am. And this, I assure you. Have you dabbled in the dating pool recently? I assure you, we have at least at one point in time had someone that we regret letting put their mouth on us.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I give you that, yes. But this
She's like, bitch, not Sarah, like, bitch, not me. Mind you,
when you're problematic.
The web hands could make for a good smack. You feel me? I think this is an experience. I'm gonna give him Cannibal. And even if he's not, no, that was going too far. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Nah, you might as well tell it all. Go ahead, go for it.
I was gonna say the gills. Like it seems like it's no different than eating the box. Like if he don't want to eat, I could. That's where I was going with that.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Did you just?
Wait a minute. That's wild. I was with you until that. Like, that's crazy. Like, I was with you.
You was here. With her until that part?
Hey,
that's the part where you was like, nah, this too much.
I was with him last time. I was with it until that little.
Yeah, she was with it. I always take it a little too far. That's why I said, whoa, that's a lot. Like, I'm gonna keep that to myself. But as a pansexual queen, you know, technically I don't have a type.
Never mind. We're not gonna put that on there.
I don't have a type. So if he treats me right, you know. Okay, so we putting him in Cannibals or we putting him in vanilla because we all got it. Well, you nasty. Well, so I've been told.
I ain't in this one.
Yes, you are. Man. All right, so where we going? Because we got a bunch of these.
Oh goodness. I'll be fine with Cannibal. That's fine.
Okay, Cannibal it is. Let's move you.
I refuse to put my lips on it. I'm just gonna stand by that.
I ain't putting my lips on that.
But you don't have to. They can be either for you or
both steps. I refuse to put my lips on it.
He just look like
no.
Like you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
And he's
I don't hate it.
Smooth.
I don't hate it.
You know he's smooth and like. Okay.
I be trying to defend you. What has happened here?
Like rub a bald head? Like okay. Anyway.
All right.
You feel me?
When y'all gotta go to the doctor afterwards, don't say I didn't warn you.
Like, let me relax, because now we're getting into like face hugger territory, which I did not put on here, by the way, but I was tempted. But we've gotten enough flack out of the group chat for the face hugger commentary that we've had before. All right, next up, let's go with Mr. Pennywise. Where are we going? Lordy. I just want y'all to understand the commitment that the waifus have for this show. Because, first off, come on, guys. This is too much. I really fuck with y'all.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It's hot. Jesus.
It's what?
I said it's hot.
Oh, yeah. Pennywise, probably a slasher. I don't know.
So I'm gonna do process of elimination, right?
Okay.
He's not vanilla because he has a thing for kids. No vanilla person has a thing for kids. Don't do that. So we're gonna eliminate vanilla on that one. I don't think Pennywise is vanilla at all. No. I would definitely give him cannibal.
Within teeth?
He's an eater. He's a munch. That's his job.
I would say at most
like that though. So
I don't know. I don't think he's an eater. I don't think that he's like, well, he's a clown, so he is a people pleaser, but I don't feel like he's really a people pleaser. Slasher and Thrasher,
maybe.
Like, yeah, he's a little chaotic, but I don't know if I give him that either. It wouldn't surprise me if he was like secretly hung, but doing the dancing clown on that ass.
We would have seen an extra little jiggle in them pants, just saying.
But look how baggy them pants are.
They are a little baggy.
And I'm sure he ain't
got a little baggy to make room,
Baggy pants, no drawers on, it's gonna be swinging, and no, it's not.
You don't know if he got drawers on.
No drawers on under that. Ain't no drawers on under that.
Okay. Comments. Where do you think Pennywise should go? In the eater category, in the slasher and thrashers, with meat packers, which you already know means you got a big yum yum yum, and or vanilla beans, which is like priests and nuns. You're very bland. No comment is not a comment at all. Daquan says slasher and thrasher. Daquan. Sorry, Daquan. Hey, at least I didn't call him DeQuane this time. I am trying.
We're gonna get it right eventually. You got to work with us.
Okay, people are saying slasher. I don't know if he gives me slasher, but well, he does kind of relish in torture. Okay, y'all want to put him in slasher?
We're sorry.
We love you.
We do. We do love you.
Okay, we're putting him in slashers.
Fine, that works.
Okay.
As long as it ain't
Lordy.
meat packers.
You said what?
I said as long as it wasn't meat packers for sure. No.
Putting it right there. Okay. Whoo, Lordy. Next up. I
don't know.
Let's go with the xenomorph.
Meat packer.
You feel me? Meat packer. The xenomorph from Aliens.
I mean, even if you don't have that, you could play with the back of the head. The back of the head is like arched.
Chaotic.
Just saying.
Super chaotic, but hell of a dildo.
See? Exactly. Now that I can see myself riding on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 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 I'd risk it. I'd say fuck it. YOLO. Cannibal? Absolutely freaking not. That acid spit ain't going nowhere near the cootie cat.
No,
No,
because
thank
it
you.
opens its mouth and then another little mouth pops out. You not about to get
And then it'd
no
be
type of
angry. It'd be like,
no.
no. You're gonna have to smash, but you cannot eat. I don't trust it.
Nope, not at all.
Where are we putting it? Definitely a freak. It's either meat packers or slasher and thrashers because we know they like to get a little frisky and violent.
Because let's not forget in one of the Alien versus Predators, they had the queen chains and everything.
And
Just
see,
saying.
let me tell you, right, real kinky like. And let me tell you something. Like when I think of the xenomorph, because obviously the queen is the queen, she has a different head and everything. I believe that like this xenomorph, how I'm picturing it in my head, is how I picture all the xenomorphs at the end of every alien movie. Like, you know, there's always that one that's like just the real problematic one that they got to blow some shit up for. I feel like that's like the queen's main nigga. And he be like, nah, you ain't about to get me and my babies, like my baby mama and all my kids. But think about how many little aliens come out of the queen. He been putting in work. I feel like, but the chains are very much giving slasher and thrasher. I think I'm leaning more towards slasher and thrasher.
Okay, we can do that. I can be on board for slashers and thrashers.
Because he will slash and thrash and slash and thrash.
And let's go back to this. This is out of pocket right here.
All through the town. Okay. We got
so problematic.
Yeah, a xenomorph. Okay. All right. Let's see what's up next. I kind of want to bounce around, but then I feel like I'm gonna give away what's in here if I can bounce around. Okay. Imhotep from the Mummy.
That's my man.
That's my man. But he literally wears and like runs in like the little loincloth type piece thingy. I don't see it. So I don't think he's hung. And Slashers and Thrashers, honestly, everything about Imhotep outside of him being fine gives me Vanilla Bean. A munch at best.
No, he's a munch.
He's definitely
giving Vanilla Bean.
He's a munch. He's definitely a munch. He was sucking people dry to come back to life. He's a munch.
I think it's vanilla as fuck.
I don't think there's anything vanilla about Egyptians having sex. That's all I'm gonna put out there. I think they know some shit we ain't even tapped into yet. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So, my vote is for Cannibal.
Might be a meat packer. He's definitely not a meat packer. We've all come to that decision. He's not. Oh, I didn't see this, but what if you smash and he spray? He ain't gonna do that. Well, I guess if he comes. Anyways, that we've moved on. We'll work the logistics of the xenomorph waifu gangbang later.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I mean, that's a fire title, but
right? I have to clip that one. That's a good one. Okay, so where are we leaning towards? He's not meat packer. I still the munch the munch at best for me.
Munch.
But I'm leaning more. You said munch? You real lucky that the other Sanderson sisters chose that, because I was about to put your ass in Vanilla Bean, Mr. Imhotep.
Much.
You couldn't even save your girl. And then kept going back for the same one that wasn't shit. Crazy. He gives simp all day long. That's why I
Oh,
think
he
it's vanilla.
does.
That's
But see,
another
he gives
reason why I
like
think
simp that like will try to please you, so he'll do other things. Like I don't get
yeah.
vanilla.
We deserve to see what we deserve to see them have sex in that movie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, next up. Slit Mouth from the Slit Mouth movie. Now y'all have seen this goodie.
I remember the picture. I still don't recall the movie.
It's called Slit Mouth. I want to say eater because I just feel like it's a mouth. But then again, it's like, how much suction are you gonna get?
None.
With that wide of an open mouth, you know?
But,
I think
but
vanilla.
the tongue action might be something else.
It's gonna be dry. You see how open that mouth is?
You know what? You
That's
may
a
have
dry
Not
right.
tongue.
producing enough saliva.
I'm going with vanilla.
And it probably stinks too.
You know, mouth wide open all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Okay. So vanilla.
What are the comments saying? You're trying to see what that mouth do. You see? That is the same thing people said last time. What the fuck kind of movie is this? It's a horror movie. Check it out. Okay, I'm done being shopping. He went out of his way for Moon. Man, okay.
That's what we gonna title
Which
it as.
means that she has the good cooter cat because you didn't see her doing all of that for him. She left him in the second movie, if y'all recall. Ran right on away. So he clearly didn't have enough to keep her. Is the other way around.
Like, didn't she fall into a pit of beetles?
Sure did. Karma. That Karma was fast acting. You feel me?
That part.
Okay, so this is Slit Mouth, and we're putting her in vanilla.
Vanilla.
All right. Vanilla she goes. Vanilla she goes. Next up. Oh. All right. Next up is Nemesis from the Resident Evil franchise. Meat Packer.
Meat Packer.
Big schlong.
Great.
I'm here for all of that. All of it.
I want all of it.
All of it.
He could honestly go into slashers and thrashers too, but I'm gonna put him in meat packers. Yeah, he definitely got a third leg. You feel me? Absolutely. We here.
I think we could play. We could cosplay a little bit. I'll put on the Stars uniform, and we could have a little.
Okay, be a little Jill Valentine real quick. So we have our first meat packer, y'all. Our first meat packer is Nemesis from the Resident Evil franchise.
See, don't worry about all that.
Hey, if you gotta go out in a bang. Literally. Don't ever hold back. YOLO. Okay. All right. So another, if you gotta go, this is the way to go. You already know we got Pyramid Head on here.
Packer. Oh, or slashers and
Slasher and Thrasher.
Yeah. I think it's both. Too bad we can't put them in both.
You can't, but we know. But I feel like Slasher and Thrasher just goes a little with him as he's literally holding a stack of heads. I think it goes a little above his meat packer status.
And if we recall the movie, he snatched the skin off a bitch. Like literally. Picked her up there and threw it. I was like, oh.
Okay, so we're putting Pyramid Head in Slashers and Thrashers. And honestly, so far I feel like he could have been in either one, but I still feel like his Slasher and Thrasher status outweighs his hung status. Like, see, with Nemesis, I felt like his hung status outweighed his slasher and thrasher. Not so much Pyramid Head.
That's
I feel
fair.
like Pyramid Head is definitely, absolutely going to unalive you. It's just he also has a peen, a big one under the loincloth thingy, the apron, the bloody apron he's rocking. Okay, and we got another one. We have Axeman from the Resident Evil franchise.
Now, if that's the same Axeman from Resident Evil 5, I give him slasher, thrasher, or vanilla. Because in the game, he was chopping people in half and just leaving that big ass axe in your body.
So it's boring. No creativity.
So one or two. That's why I said either this one, because he gets it in with that big ass axe, or it's Vanilla Bean. I don't think he's packing, and I for sure don't think he's a munch. So no.
No, he's definitely not a munch. Also slasher.
It could be either or. I'm happy with either or. Slashers or Vanilla Bean.
I'm fine with either or as well, to be honest.
So,
well, he is huge though. He's like huge, and he's bioengineered. He may be a meat packer.
Because he's bioengineered, I wouldn't suspect he's a meat packer.
Okay.
I'd say he's vanilla.
I would lean more towards vanilla then as well.
We could do vanilla for him.
All righty. Moving on. I did not expect this many vanilla, to be honest. We're pretty even outside of meat packers. Okay. Let's go with the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I know you lying. I'm not touching that thing with a 10-foot pole. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna tell you. I think he an eater. I think he knows what he. I think he knows what he looks like. So you try to tell me, even if you think about like the Disney movie, you don't think that he was ready to like devour Esmeralda?
He was.
He was like he is an eater.
But
he was like, "Nah, I will keep you by any means necessary."
That man
wouldn't even. I feel like he's the type of person that would not even try and smash. He would just be like, "Let me just eat you. Let me make you feel good."
You about
tell me I'm lying. See Sarah up there. She like,
no, absolutely not. I'm not letting that thing in between my legs. No.
But this isn't about what you're willing to do only.
When they say that's a face only a mother could love, that is the epitome of that.
He's adorable.
I'm putting him in. I want him in Cannibals.
That is not no. Ew.
I want him in Cannibals.
And he got a good heart.
So where are you sending
him?
him?
In Vanilla Bean.
I would probably send him in vanilla. He ain't got no experience or nothing. You don't know what you can do.
Man, have you ever met a desperate man? They were doing a lot of things.
But he just, I don't know. He don't give me that type of time.
All right.
He's
innocent.
So if it was Esmeralda, we could put him under Cannibals. Everybody else, he's going Vanilla Bean.
That one, yeah.
Crazy.
Anybody would fold for Esmeralda. I'm sorry.
I still think he's an eater. But I'll put him over here in vanilla. That he's totally an eater.
Oh my god.
And he's a damn good one too. I feel it in my spirit.
Why? He uses the power of his hump to eat. You know what? Let me stop.
No, because he knows that he has the hump. He's literally like, I'm gonna put my heart and soul into this.
I know Ivy like in different kinds. Cause I'm like, he's sweet. I don't know.
Ain't nothing sweet enough for me to be
Kind
like,
of cute,
okay.
you know, kind of
Yeah.
cute.
I've made some questionable decisions on people and monsters. He will not be one of them.
See,
Aw.
I know some down horrendous dudes that will do some nasty things. I do too, my
And
friend.
just
Which is why I
because they
thought he
would
deserved to be in cannibals.
doesn't
But
mean they're good at it.
it's a collective, though. So he goes in vanilla beans. But just know, quasi, I'd let you eat. Anyways, next up.
I get that phone call afterwards too. I do.
Nah, I'm not gonna give you the tea.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
don't have to.
You don't
At that
deserve it.
point,
No, because you didn't have any faith.
I
You
still
didn't. You
don't.
didn't. You didn't trust the process.
I'm gonna be on the other end, like I told you so. But
Anyways,
that's neither here nor
Michael
there.
Myers is next up. I'm gonna go meat packer.
It's possible he built enough to be a meat
No,
packer.
I lied. Michael is slasher and thrasher. He been on that type of time since he was a
He is.
jit.
You
He
ever
is slasher.
like had like a dude who's like who don't talk and just like that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Down to business, you know?
So
No
slasher and
foreplay, no
thrasher.
nothing. Just get right to it.
Flipping you and everything, you know?
Yep.
I miss getting flipped.
So we going slashers and thrashers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Daquan said might probably be a meat packer on the low. I think so.
I initially said meat packer, but
I initially said meat packer. But if you think about it, like this man has literally been slashing people since he was a child.
Yeah, but we remember what the slashers and thrashers.
Oh, the BDSM. Yeah, he's not in that. No, he is meat packer. Slasher and Thrashers is more BDSM. Like we've never seen him straight. We've never seen him torture anybody. He just be killing people.
He'll stab you or choke you. Other than that, that's it.
The most excitement you're gonna get is the chase from him from this one.
I don't know. Them silent type be the most dangerous, but all right.
I'm gonna go meat packer.
I'm good with meat packer.
That's fine.
Sarah does not seem pleased. She's like, y'all are asleep on Michael. You sleep on Michael.
Saying.
Okay. Let's get into this one.
Who we got?
Woo. So we have Dren from Splice.
Oh.
Now, if I recall, had you seen this movie last time?
Splice has been a minute since.
Yeah, I remember me and Shar had seen it because we told the whole story of like how wild Dren is. Now, if you don't know, Dren came from a movie called Splice that came out in like 2012 or something, quite a bit a long time ago now. It's a good movie. You should go see it. It's like a sci-fi horror movie. And this character can, first off, transform. Like it started off as like a baby creature and it continued to grow. And then it started to learn as well. And so right now in this picture, you can see it in its female form, but it can also change to a male as well and have female organs and male organs. Super chaotic, crazy plot twist at the end. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. Actually, you know what? This Splice needs to go on the effed up movie marathon that we've been talking about because it is a little unhinged. So I feel like the fact that they can change into both and stuff, I think it makes them super interesting and potentially kinky. But I also feel like I wouldn't go cannibal. And even as a guy, it's not a meat packer. Now, Dren will kill you without hesitation.
But whips, chains, and all that is slashers and thrashers.
Yeah, I'm saying like it would could I picture them doing something like that? Yes, but not necessarily something that they do on a regular or would like go for first. Like I feel like that's something that they would do to like please their partner, not necessarily like, oh, let's get kinky, let me tie you up. But then again, well, Dren was wild. Dren was super wild. Dren took advantage of at least two people. I don't think Dren's vanilla because she continues to learn, so she adapts. So I don't know if I would put her in vanilla.
So vanilla starting, and then maybe they can evolve later. But as of now, I think they fall into vanilla.
What about you, Shar?
They're vanilla. I'll give them vanilla. That's fine. I'll be fine with vanilla.
I don't know how I feel about
I just
vanilla.
feel like that the fact that she can switch. She can switch it up though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It doesn't give vanilla. There's nothing about Dren as she gets older that is vanilla.
True, but what falls into the categories we have now?
But I'm saying none of these characters we've seen with like whips and chains. We're saying, do we think that they would do stuff like that? And I think that she would. Whips, chains, like doing extra kinky shit. Like you got to remember, you got to go back and watch the encounter when she had sex with Adrian Brody. Like that was some sensual sexual shit. That wasn't just let's just hump and go about it, just impregnate me and go about my business. That's not what that was. And she totally took it from old girl. She took it in the terms of what you're thinking in your head. That's what Dren did.
Then do slashers and thrashers.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I think I gotta move it to slashers. I just don't think Dren would. Dren's far from vanilla. And I'm about to kind of cut her off because this is just too much. I'm surprised we didn't get in trouble last time because the titties are definitely later. Gotta make it small though. Okay. Alrighty. By the way, if you're just coming in and you don't know what we're doing, this is like a BDSM sexual type sorting hat game. And the sorting hat is labeled based off of what we would think. It's similar to the Hogwarts houses. So we have vanilla beans, which is basically another thing for priests and nuns. You know, you're vanilla, you're boring. Meat packers, it means you got a huge COCK. That's what that is. And you give that energy too. Slashers and thrashers means you put it down. You were definitely a BDSM king or queen. You be in here, you be handling business. And then cannibals means you're an eater, you're a munch. And that's what we think you are. And we're doing spooky season creatures as well as characters. So that's what we're doing. If you do not know what the heck we're doing or why we're doing this. No. All right, y'all. I had to put him back on here. This is Pumpkinhead from Pumpkinhead, the original Pumpkinhead movies. That's not vanilla. I can tell you that.
And that is his tail. So he's not packing.
I don't know if it's a tail, but it reminds me of as a pumpkin, when you pull it out of its fruit, like it has like a stem and you got to break it off. Like I feel like that's what that is. So
where the legs meet the torso, there is nothing there. So,
but That could be used as,
but it's not that. No,
how do you think this thing
girth.
procreates? How do you think this thing procreates? I bet you it procreates exactly how you think it does.
maybe Slasher and Thrasher. I don't know. My stomach hurts.
So where are we going? Oh,
I guess I'll go Slasher Thrasher.
Slashers and Thrashers?
That's fine.
That's chaotic.
Let's just get it off the screen.
For real.
I was like,
a little nauseous.
I was thinking I don't necessarily know why I put it back in there, but it was more for shock value.
Yeah, to be problematic, per usual.
Yeah, basically. As long as you know. Okay. Next up is my baby daddy, Jason Voorhees.
Got him in the meat packer.
So let me say this.
I don't even want to know. I don't. Let me say
I don't know.
this
I had thought about this character in particular on where I would put him. And though I do believe his machete ain't the only thing he packing. I saw what you did there. I like that. I wish I had that sound. Yeah, like he's definitely, come on, we know he's hung. We can assume that. But then again, there's also something that gives vanilla. Because,
he's a mama's boy.
He's still kind of like in the same mindset as the kid that drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. The most intensity that I kind of saw from him, where it got kind of like kinky and crazy, was Freddy versus Jason. And I think that's just because they put Jason in a Freddy verse kind of thing. So he could go in any of those three. We're going to assume, since he keeps his hockey mask on, that he's not a big eater. So it's between those three. What are we thinking?
First choice
meat packer from him.
is meat packer. Second choice is maybe vanilla bean.
You said you don't get meat packer from him? That's what so when I was thinking about it on the way here, I was like, I don't know if I said, yes, he's a huge guy, but do I give him, like, Michael Myers has, there's something about him that gives grown big D energy, Jason, though he's big and strong and scary, and he is my man, and I love him, and I'm gonna stand beside you, just seems like he's like nicer.
He gives overcompensation energy, like the chainsaw. He just gives like trying, and he's not.
But
see, I get more lazy.
I don't even get lazy. I know I'm gonna get you. I can walk, and you're still gonna die. Like, that's what I get from him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say when I meant lazy. Like, just really nonchalant and casual. Like, I'm gonna get to you, and I am gonna kill you. I'm not gonna make it any super fancy way or anything like that.
I'm gonna get the job done, though.
I'm not gonna give you any cool lines or nothing. I'm gonna just. He gives me straight laced, like,
and that's vanilla.
Yeah, he's giving vanilla. It's like, I'm gonna give you some consistent, solid horror movie peen, but that's all you're gonna get.
He gonna get 3 pumps, but
Jeez,
not just 3.
Not that 3 pumps.
3 good ones.
Good ones. Stamina than that. This is Jason.
No, but he is giving vanilla for me.
Oh,
even though you know it hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. But I'll put you up here at the top of the vanilla beans.
That don't make it no better.
So you know I love you still. You still my man. Don't worry about it. Okay. Next up, Predator. And you already know. Let me tell you. I ain't gonna, don't give me too much. But he can be in everything but vanilla. And I meant what I said by everything outside of vanilla. Because on that far right over there in that munch category.
Do you see those mandibles? What do you mean?
It seems like a good time.
Right? It's like this though. It's okay.
It's
and those moves. Remember, they like move separately. Like it seems like a really good rose to me. That's what it seems.
That's what I was saying. That is a good vibrator.
That is a good vibrator right there. I feel it in my spirit. See, Laquan said the same thing. He said cannibal. I think he's an eater too. Mary, fix your face. What are you contemplating?
On that one.
He said what?
I would have done meat packer. Y'all want to do a munch? Then that's on y'all. Put him in a munch. I'm not gonna let him munch me, but he'll munch on somebody. So it is what it is.
I'd let him munch.
Like, we love a good little lock.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
no problem with that.
So you putting him in munch?
I could be fine with that.
What was your other option?
Meat packer.
And then you're saying meat packer. I'm leaning towards munch or meat packer.
Damn munch.
But I think I'm gonna get
too much.
I think we're gonna put him in munch because Daquan said cannibal, and I like that. I like where your head's at, Daquan.
I'd rather ride his knee and ride his face, but go off. Okay.
I just feel like, but okay, look now. I know you saw that picture. Like, we're not gonna act like this looks super loaded right here.
Loaded.
I just couldn't think of
it. Not tucked down. You don't know what he got going on.
What? You be thinking too hard into this. We're not all real people. Like, you're like, you don't know what he got going on in there. You don't have to worry about this in our minds. Like, we don't have to worry about all of that. It's just pleasure. That's all you got to worry about. Sometimes all you want is for her to ride your face respectfully, of course. You're a real one, my guy. I respect you. All right. Y'all ready for another one? Are you?
Just do it.
I knew it. I knew it.
Bring this nasty thing back.
You knew I had to bring it back. You knew I had to bring it back. Y'all, this was the longest choice discussion that we had that year. This is a socialite from the horror movie The Society. You really got to go experience it for yourself. It's not like Human Centipede. I know it's giving Human Centipede, but it's not. So be sure to check that out. It's a throwback. And yes, he is ugly. Now, mind you, just to remind everybody on here, all the socialites look different because they continue to morph and meld into other people, like into each other, into other people. So all of these things could be any other place. And let me tell you, I've already said this. I said I would strap it. I said that last year. I meant that. But what this thing could do to me, he does have a face and an ass. And I just picture like maybe 69. Like, you're down there and then I still get to grip that. I don't know. I'm trying to think logically here, which obviously this is not a thing. So, but I don't know. It's definitely not vanilla. There's nothing about morphing like that makes you vanilla, I don't think.
I would say in this version, he's like a munch because that would just be like
He's a
complicated
munch.
scissoring.
He's a munch.
And that works
if
for
you,
me.
the sooner you answer Mary, the sooner he can get off your screen. You know that. Huh? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go for it. Just go for it. Go for it. Go. God. I hate that thing and it hates me like
Y'all, that was very quick because the last time that it was a huge topic of discussion, especially in the comments. I had something to say, but it might be too inappropriate. Drop it down.
You might as well say it.
Yeah, you might as well say it. Because ain't
What
nothing
is that,
really
the
off limits.
disclaimer? Say it.
Yeah, just say it. Either we'll read it or we won't, but it'll still pop up. All right. Well, while he's doing that, let's go with Chucky. Okay. And by the way, let me say this. Let me say a disclaimer before the people on the internet make it weird. Though Chucky is in a good boy doll, he's still a grown ass man. That was a serial killer that was slashing up everybody.
Wait, this really has to be said? Like nobody knows
But you never know. I don't know. I don't need nobody talking about like, but he looks like a kid. Don't do that. So I'm making it known that is not how we're looking at him. We're looking at him as Charles Lee Ray, the serial killer that happened to be inside a doll, that also happened to somehow manage to smash his doll girlfriend, which is also possessing a doll, and somehow procreate a little queer doll.
He looks like a grown ass man. Thank you.
Yes, I mean, he talked like one too. He act like one. I know he a freak. The shit that comes out his mouth is freaky.
Slasher Thrasher.
He got to be Slasher Thrasher because he is a Ken doll, so we can't put him in meat packers. He's literally a Ken. Well, you know what? I still want to go. I need to go back and remember how him and Tiff had a baby. I don't remember that.
And they was like, "Oh, you don't have a rubber?" He's like, "My whole body is rubber." Like,
right?
Yeah, no, they got it in. I don't think it's that big. It's big enough for a doll. That's it.
Oh, tragic. Focus, Ash. Okay.
So problematic.
All right. We're already getting weird, so let's get weird.
I hate y'all so much.
So this is the Leprechaun from Leprechaun.
To be a munch.
So vanilla, meat packer, cannibal, slasher, and thrasher.
Vanilla.
Mary.
Oh, I said cannibal.
I just want you. I want you to remember this moment because I'm gonna go back after this recording's done, and I'm gonna pull all the times you judged myself and Sarah Sanderson up there for putting someone in a munch category, and then you had the audacity to put the Leprechaun with them shitty ass teeth and them fucked up ass nails in the munch category.
Hackett's is lined, and he is the perfect height. Go for it.
That's why he's vanilla, because.
And if you've seen the Leprechaun movies, he's really slasher and thrasher because he tortures people.
Yeah, it would be that slasher and thrasher or vanilla.
I'm not going vanilla. I'm not.
He gives he ain't never got none before.
Yeah, he real thirsty.
Yeah.
Okay, so where did you say, Sean?
I can go for vanilla or slasher thrasher.
And then Ace, you said where?
I said cannibal, and I can agree with slasher and thrasher.
Let's see what the comments are saying. See, which one of y'all gonna let him eat it? Clearly, that is insane that you just said that after
But you
all the
wouldn't
shit
let
you've been
Predator?
given. Right, you wouldn't let
but you
Predator.
would let him.
With mandibles, he got extra stuff that's going. No, that is still just a mouth, a regular old mouth.
It's nice though.
It looks like this to me.
Yeah.
Y'all nasty.
That's what I see when I see that. I'm just saying. But okay, so so it's between. I'm not going cannibal, so it's between meat packers and vanilla.
Slasher and Thrasher, not no meat packers.
I mean, slasher and slashers.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I meant. Slasher and thrashers or vanilla bean. Sheesh. Oh, buddy. I feel like I should go. I don't know. Like I don't get slasher and maybe I do get slasher and thrasher. Even though I still feel like he's overcompensating and should be in vanilla. I think I'll give it to you. I think I'll go with slasher and thrasher. He's freaky. He got a kink or two. He looked like a foot Negro too. Yeah, he a freak. He a real freak.
Hey.
I was gonna say he a freak.
Them foot ones.
Them foot ones different. They different. I'm trying to tell you, they are different. Big different. Okay. Nope. Sorry. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Woo. We're almost done now. But I know y'all have noticed that we haven't done certain people. So, okay. Oh, this gonna get. Okay. This is Lucian from the Underworld series. Now you've seen him in his human form. This is in his wolf form. I'm going Packer all the way. All the way. Maybe into some kinky slasher and thrasher, but I'm going Packer because, yeah, he's a freaking wolf.
But anatomically, we don't see anything when they transform.
But we know that he has it as a man.
True.
And we know that they can have sex as wolves. They just didn't show it. But if you read up on the lore, they can have sex.
I like his answer.
What was the answer?
Packer.
What was the comment?
Form. Packer in human form, cannonball in wolf form.
I don't hate that. Packer in human form.
I could go on board for that.
So which one are we going? Because right now this is his wolf form. So
cannibal is a wolf
going
form.
cannibal.
Yeah.
I expected something different from that one.
But the way it was explained, it made sense though.
No, what he said made sense. Like, well, I don't know about cannibal in this phrase, in this context, I feel like is going real. I'm about to actually eat you. Like, and not in a sexual way, but
no,
I don't know.
You have to bite down. Just use the tongue, and we're good to go.
I feel like Belle. Like I like him in beast form. So
I like him in beast form as well. But I feel like that's when he really gonna shine in his beast form. Right. Okay.
I don't like the little laugh. What the heck?
So this is the Sheep Man from Sheep Mask, which is also a horror movie. You can turn your camera back on. I know you're hiding.
I should close my eyes.
I pulled up some of them. Okay, now let me remind you guys that like atomically he has the body of a man. He starts like to transform, but like he can still walk around. Like as you can see, he has a shirt on. Like he's still a man, kind of thing.
Where?
Like the whole,
I'm gonna still say vanilla. I'm sorry.
not
That
you
thing
covering
can
up your
remove
face.
anything.
I don't.
That's
It's disturbing me in my spirit.
it is. Okay,
It just
vanilla
don't look.
is
It just
Don't
look.
fine.
sheep do? Don't sheep do like weird things with their tongues, or is that goats?
It's sheep and goats,
See, then I'm thinking cannibal.
but their tongues are also like.
But that's if he has the goat or the sheep tongue. It looks like it may still be human. So please just put him in vanilla and let's go to the next one.
Right, he's like freaky. Look, like it's a weird freaky looking. Like it's messing with my
Like, is that his blood? Like that's his
yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
It's like messing with my mind right now.
I'm so glad I don't have this on full screen. I'm so glad.
Right, I almost zoomed in too. I'm like, I'd rather be blind right now. I'm good.
This is where we draw the line. No.
Is it though?
What's taking so long?
Is it
Because she's
though?
doing it on purpose. That's why.
All right. There you go.
Oh heck no! That thing gave me
Honestly,
nightmares.
honestly though, slashers and thrashers for me.
That's fine.
I feel like this one gets
Gremlins
real
like to
freaky.
torture people. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
that fits.
yeah, definitely. There's like, I don't care. Just please get it off my screen.
Thing gave me nightmares. As
Like you want to give it, you want to
I
give
don't
it
even
slasher
like
thrasher?
Furby
Fine.
dolls, man. Ugh.
You said you don't like Furbies?
I don't even like the way Furbies look.
That's crazy.
No,
I had
the
so many
original
Furbies.
Furbies had
Well,
some
it's not.
issues with them.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It is. It actually does make sense. They were a little off, but I loved them, so I had a bunch. But I get it.
Maybe
It's the
that
beady eyes.
explains why you're so unhinged.
Hmm.
That could probably explain why you're so unhinged.
Why? Because I liked Furbies. Like half of the
You
country.
had a bunch of Furbies.
Well, a bunch, meaning like more than one. I didn't walk around with like 30 Furbies. I just had more than one. Okay. So this is gonna get freaky.
Oh,
Even
God.
more.
Where are we going this time?
We're going Modor from The Ritual.
The what? The fuck is that?
You saw this last year. I don't know why you acting like you haven't seen this thing.
Clearly, my brain blocked it out for good reason.
I'm gonna just say this to make it simple. There's something in between its legs that gives that. So we could just give it meat packers and call it a day.
I know you fucking lying.
That don't look like it's peeing to
That
you.
don't look like
Hold
it
on.
belongs to anybody's anything.
Let me zoom in.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I could be okay with the meat packer.
Yeah, I told you. Like I feel like that's giving meat packer. Like it, because the only other thing is like it has a really long tongue too, so it could be a munch. But I think either way, it's chaotic. So
Absolutely chaotic. I'm not.
it just depends on how chaotic you're trying to be. So meat packers. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. Y'all, I just want to let y'all know we do not support zoophilia or anything else. Sorry. What is it?
Bestiality.
Well, I don't think you can use that word anymore. Like Kami told me it's like interspecies relations or something. You gotta say it like that.
I know.
So it
You
doesn't
know
like
what?
flag it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Oh
Who
my
knew?
goodness. I'm not okay with this at all.
Well, you know, it's okay. We're almost done. And we're getting into like we've gotten out of like super chaotic territory, if that makes you feel any better. Next up is Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. Where are we putting her?
She's a munch.
Yeah, like the teeth kind of. But yeah, I'm a good munch. What about you, Sarah? Get out of your candy corn, you little weirdo.
Ew.
And aren't you supposed to be keeping count of those?
I did already. That's why I can eat them.
We get
I'm
comments.
fine with munch. I'm fine with munch.
Bomba clock. Jennifer can take my soul. Yeah, I think she goes into munch category
Cannibalities.
because what did she say? She says, I am going to eat your soul and shit it out. He literally says that in the movie, just in case you did not know that. Okay. You're an eater, darling. But just remember what her teeth look like. She's a dangerous eater, but an eater nonetheless. Nonetheless. Come on, butt face. Okay. Next up is Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Honestly, I could go with Slasher and Thrasher because I feel like he'll tie you up real quick and all that good stuff. But I also feel like he falls into Vanilla Beans because I feel like he's overcompensating, which is why he loses his shit over a business card.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
So I'm putting Patrick in Vanilla. Sorry, babe. You still fine, Christian Bale. But, you know, you must go somewhere. Okay. See, I told you that wasn't too bad. Next up is, I can't see it. Beetlejuice. Low-key, I feel like Beetlejuice is packing. I feel it in my spirit.
Creature from
You
the
ain't
Black
rocking with it?
Your spirit messed up. No.
You said what?
So I think the creature from the Black Lagoon still got your spirit all mixed up. So no, we're not gonna go with your spirit on this one.
I think he has a big one.
I think he's an overcompensator as well.
Yeah. You think he's a what?
Overcompensator. He just does too much. He goes too hard for shit for him to be. He doesn't give BDE. He does not.
What does the comment say? Beetlejuice might be into some BDSM stuff. Maybe. Where are y'all saying it? They're saying he should go. Because we only got 3 more, so we're almost done.
He's either I'm gonna say Vanilla Bean. I'm not even gonna say Cannibal. I'm just gonna say
he's
Vanilla.
Definitely not vanilla. I don't think he's vanilla.
I can't.
What about you, Sarah? Because I'm leaning towards hung.
I don't know if I could say hung or Vanilla Bean. I'd probably say like Cannibal. Yeah.
This is the first time we've all been all over the board.
Yeah.
All right,
commenters.
He doesn't give like BDE. He doesn't, like Isha said, but he doesn't give vanilla either.
But there are people out there that don't get BDE, but definitely have BD.
Yeah, but that's why I think like Mike Myers would be. Like Mike Myers, if he had like BD, like he's like he's hung. He doesn't give like he's hung to me. Like
If we're not gonna do vanilla, the only other thing I can see him doing is cannibal.
Yeah.
Cannibal. Cannibal? I don't know, man. Cannibal? Fine. I still think he's hung. Honestly, low-key, I'm going to think on that. You may be moving, Beetlejuice. But for now, we're going to put you over here. Chin there. Okay.
Who we got?
Ghostface.
Meat Packers or Slasher and Thrasher?
Based off of the people that have ended outside of the original Ghostface characters, Billy and Stu, I don't think any of them have given BDE. I think if anything, they're doing this because they're vanilla and they can't pull bitches and shit. So
I don't know about vanilla.
I'm leaning towards vanilla. At most a munch.
I could give him. Well, I can't say munch either if he's running around in a mask.
But he's a normal person. He could just take his mask off.
Then he's no longer Ghostface.
Then Ghostface is vanilla then. Well, I guess he could fall into slashers and thrashers. I don't think he's hung.
I can go with slashers and thrashers.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I put Akasha on here, but we're not going to do her. Just FYI. Akasha.
Oh.
We just don't really need to. It was something I threw on there at the last minute. So we're putting him in slashers and thrashers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got one more?
Two. This is Leatherface. He's giving mommy and daddy issues, so
Vanilla or slasher?
Yeah, it gotta be.
He likes hanging people up on hooks.
Yeah, he a real freak.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Slasher.
Mm-hmm.
Slasher. All right. So though this is what happened to him? I just lost him. What'd I do to him? Where'd you go?
I don't know. I saw his legs. That was it.
Yeah, I was like, where'd you go? There we go. The last one, well, I'm gonna do two more because it was the last one, but I didn't put the picture in here for whatever reason, but he has to be included. I pulled him, I just don't know where his picture went. But next up is Freddy Krueger. While I look for my photo of Freddy Krueger.
Probably say slasher and thrasher. He's into some weird stuff.
Yeah, he's a whole sadist. Yep.
So slasher and thrasher.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a freak. But you want to know what else he could go into though? He could go into cannibal because he always, in like almost every movie, he does something freaky towards a character with his tongue. Like literally every movie. And if you don't believe me, go back and look for yourself. Every movie where Robert Englund is, he does something with his tongue.
He will be the only and true Freddy ever.
Right. I agree. So I'll put his picture up there after the fact, but So are we putting him in slashers and thrashers?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put him somewhere in between. Like, let him choose between cannibal and slasher and thrashers. Okay, the last one, which was a request actually by a friend of mine in Black and Jack's anime group. Though there's not a horror character, it is a villain and gives horror vibes. This is a witch episode, so we're gonna drop in Voldemort as our last one.
I ain't gonna
He
hold you. He
can't
gives
be a
vanilla
monster. He's
energy.
gonna suffocate.
He gives vanilla energy.
He gives vanilla energy. I'm sorry.
Just do
The
it. Vanilla
closest he
bean.
gave me to like anything outside of that was like when he was still Tom Riddle. As he became more and more like Voldemort, he became more and more of a weirdo and not in the good way.
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean it is. So I just have to say, I am a little baffled because currently this is our list, y'all, and I'm going to make it. Hold on, let me move this out of the way so y'all can see it real nice and big like. Okay. So this is our list right here. This is the BDSM slash freaky waifu sorting hat game. We have put everybody in their respective houses in Vanilla Beans, which is the you're bland as hell. I'm sorry, my boyfriend, baby daddy, Jason Voorhees, Frankenstein, Axeman from the Resident Evil franchise, the woman in Slitmouth, the sheep in Sheep Mask, Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, and Voldemort from the Harry Potter franchise. And meat packers, which means you're hung, you got a big schlongly schlong, and you know what to do with it. We have Nemesis from the Resident Evil franchise. We have Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise, and we have Modor from the Ritual. Don't ask. Google a picture of Modor, and you'll figure it out for yourself. How that thing ended up there. Okay. Next up, we have slashers and thrashers, which means you're a real kink. You're a kink lover. You're into lots of different things that fall under the BDSM categories. And we have the little gremlin. We have Leprechaun from Leprechaun. We have Art the Clown from Terrifier. We have Pennywise from the It franchise. We have Pyramid Head from the Silent Hill franchise. We have the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. We have Pumpkinhead from Pumpkinhead. I don't ask me, y'all, because I didn't choose to put him there. Chucky from, Child's Play. Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Dren from Splice, and Ghostface from Scream franchise. And last but not least, our favorite eaters slash munches, the cannibals. We have Beetlejuice up here in the top corner. We have the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. We have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. We have Imhotep from the Mummy franchise. We have Predator from the Predator franchise. We have Lucian in his wolf form from the Underworld series. We have Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. And we have what we call Buttface, but it's actually called the Socialite, and from the movie The Society. And so this is our final list. We also have Freddy Krueger. He is also in Slashers and Thrashers, possible cannibal. We will be putting this up on our page after everything is said and done. And honestly, we've been here for 2 hours, people. So we have another thing, but I think we're going to record it and drop it as a reel for you guys later on down the line before the end of spooky season. Mm-hmm. So that was a show. How do we feel, y'all, after all of that?
I don't know Shar as much as I thought I did.
What that mean?
I knew the one below me was problematic, but y'all two
Thank
just
you. Thank you.
yes, girl. I was like,
I'm
ooh.
not problematic. I just have very different likings. That's all.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's what we're saying. That's what we're gonna put it. Okay.
Alrighty, y'all. So if you missed it, we did do a show. Was that Monday? What day was that? Saturday. We did a show Saturday to make up for our Sunday episode. That was a demon themed episode. We did a demon, we all did demon cosplays, and we did a game stream of Dead by Daylight. So if you want to check that out, as well as our episode previously, which was Classic Halloween, where we played a bunch of different games and dressed up as classic Halloween style costumes and characters. You can find that on the YouTube page at Wife Reviews. Please like, share, and subscribe. We would love for our numbers to go up. I know a lot of you guys watch us through Facebook, and we really appreciate that. But if you can also go and hit the like, share, and subscribe button on YouTube at Wife Reviews, we would greatly appreciate it. You can next week, we will this upcoming Sunday, we will have a dolls episode. So these see gotta slide out of here. We love you. Thank you. We have spooky dolls. That's gonna be next thing's episode. We're not gonna tell you what we're gonna do, but be sure to tune in because we're gonna continue with the spooky cosplays and spooky themes for the remainder of spooky season. And you can find us at Wife Reviews on all social media platforms. So please like and share and follow and subscribe. Like I mentioned earlier, we are going to be doing a effed up movie marathon in Discord. We will release that information once we decide what day we're actually going to do it. And we will drop that on the Facebook page. So if you're not already following that, be sure to hit that as well because we would appreciate it. So everybody tell them who you are, what you got going on, and we'll get up out of here.
All right, here we go with the government name once again. On Facebook, it will be Aisha Morgan. Everywhere else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, that thing formerly known as Twitter, it will be sunkissed_waifu. And you can catch me every Sunday, especially this spooky season, with my sisters right here. Oh, I love my waifus. Yes. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And once in a blue moon, I like being a nuisance and harassing my nemesis on Saturdays on the Make Sense podcast. But you can always catch me with these lovely ladies if I'm not gaming or just adulting, and adulting is ghetto. So that's what it is.
Real ghetto.
Real ghetto.
Real ghetto.
I am Honey Shar. I go by A Shar of Honey on all platforms. You can find me at A Shar of Honey on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook. Yeah, I'll be streaming this week on my main accounts, and all of our links are in the comments. And yeah, I need a nap.
Yep. And I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms, mostly. So like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of that. And like I said, cosplayer. When you'll get the 30 or however many Halloween cosplays you're gonna get, you'll get them. I can't tell you when. Procrastination has been kicking Winifred Sanderson's ass. But they're coming, I promise. You can find me on Wednesdays at the Blurred Cartels Roundtable on YouTube, where we talk a bunch of anime stuff. You can also typically find me after that on Keep It 99 Media's YouTube channel for casual conversations where I'm a debaucherous whore with my favorite neighborhood, my local neighborhood scumbag, Afro Comic 765. We are on a hiatus. They're giving me a break because we are doing a lot of spooky season stuff around here at the Waifus. So they are giving me a break. So that will be back in November. You can also sometimes find me on Saturdays at the Make It Make Sense podcast as well. And I think that is it. We will see you guys next week. Sorry, not next week, this week on Sunday. We are also having a Halloween party with a bunch of guests from the other Blurred shows, blurred.com, the Make It Make Sense podcast, Welcome to Hollywood, What It Sound Like, the Blurred Cartels Roundtable, all of that. And yeah, so follow us on all our social media pages if you like what you see. Like Shar said, all of our link trees are in the comments, both our individual ones and the wife review ones. And we look forward to seeing you Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for another spooky themed episode. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you Sunday. Put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Okay.
Okay, now.